Welcome to part 2 of naming of compounds. In this lesson, we'll look at naming of ions and naming of salts. My name is X-COCO. Please subscribe to this channel. Now let's start. So with the naming of ions, we are going to go with the same principle as we did for naming of acids. So what you do is you are still going to use A, B, C. So you start with the number, you move to O, and you move to the next element. The presence of 2 minus here indicates that it is an ion. Please take note of that. So whenever you have any ion, you start from A, you move to B, then you get to C. So as I said, calculate the oxidation number for C, that is the element here. So how do we calculate the oxidation number? Let me help you with that. Here, oxygen is having a charge of -2. With this trick, please ignore the minus sign. So it is 2 times 4 here, which will give you 8, minus 2, that will give you 6. So we go, here is 4, that will give you tetra. B here, which is oxygen, becomes oxo. The C here, we add 8. So sulfur becomes sulfate. Take note of that. So now let's name this ion. It becomes tetraoxosulfate. Then oxidation number calculated, which is 6. Then you add ion. So tetraoxosulfate 6 ion. Let's take the second one. Please do this for me. Kindly insert A here, B here, and a C there. Okay, I hope you are done. The next move is for you to calculate the oxidation number for the C. Okay, so let's do that together. Oxygen is 2 times 3. That will give you 6. Minus 2 will give you 4. So the name becomes trioxocarbonate 4 ion. Once again, we are ending with ion because of the charge. Good. So let's move to the next one. PO4 3 minus. Alright, let's do the calculation for P. This is oxygen 2. That is 4 here. So 2, 4, 8. There's a charge here, 3 minus. So minus 3, and that will give you 5. Kindly assign the A here, B here, and the C there. So let's do it together. Tetraoxophosphate, then the oxidation number 5 ion. Good. Let's try the last one here. MnO4 minus. MnO4 minus. Please assign your A, B, C. So from A, you move to B, you move to C. Let's do the calculation. 2 times 4 here is 8 minus 1. That will give you 7. So that will give us tetraoxomanganate 7 ion. Good. Now let's take naming of salts. What makes compound a salt? It is the presence of the cation here. So with this example, as you can see from here, you have 1 A, B, C. We know of A, B, C. So in naming of salt, we introduce a number, meaning that you have to start with a number, then you move to the old trick, A, B, C. So 1, from 1, I move to A, B, C. Please take note of this one. So you can write this thing somewhere. You always have to ask yourself whether 1 here has a fixed oxidation number or it varies. If the oxidation number of the element is fixed, please continue with the naming. But when you check and it varies, please calculate the oxidation number. Alright, I hope you are ready. Now let's go. So we are starting 1 here for sodium has a fixed oxidation number. There's no need for calculation. So we start with 1, we move to A, B, C. So let's go. Sodium tetraoxosulfate. Do we have any oxidation number? Yes, that is 6. Please, in naming of salt, we don't end with salt. We end with the Roman numeral. Now let's calculate the oxidation number for S. 2 times 4 here will give us 8. Minus the 2 here will give you 6. So that will give you sodium tetraoxophosphate 6. Now let's take the second one here. So we have Pb into bracket NO3 subscript 3. Now because of the 3 here, that tells you that lead here has a charge of 3. Take note of that. Because of the 3 here, the subscript here, it indicates that the charge for lead is 3. 1 A, B, C. 1 here has a variable oxidation number, and from the number that is here, it tells you that it is 3. So we have lead 3 trioxonitrate. We can also say that it is lead 3 nitrate. Lead 3 nitrate. Now let's move to KMnO4. So you can assign the numbers 1, then you move to A, B, C. Let's do that again. 1, A, B, C. 1 here, which is K, has a fixed oxidation number. If it is fixed, just mention the name. So that will give us potassium tetraoxomanganate 7. So if you do the calculation, you're going to get 7. 2 times 4, 8 minus the charge here, 1. And that will give you 7. Now let's move to the last one here. Mg3 into bracket PO4 subscript 2. Please don't let the numbers here scare you. The 3 here and the 2 here. It tells you that the charge 3 came from PO4. The charge 2 came from Mg. So still go ahead and assign 1 A, B, C. Alright, so now let's go. Mg, is it fixed? Yes, it has a fixed oxidation number. So this will give us magnesium tetraoxophosphate 5. Once again, magnesium tetraoxophosphate 5. It is 2 times 3 here. 2 times 4, which is 8 minus 3 here. That will give you 5. That is why we have 5 here. So please take note of that. Once again, don't forget to indicate whether the 1, that is the element on your left of the screen, is having a variable oxidation number or it is fixed. If it is fixed, calculate. You can only know that by using the charge of the radical. In the case here, we have NO3 here to be minus 1. So times this one will give you the 3 we had over there. Now let's move to naming of acidic salt. When we talk about acidic salt, it means that we have the cation and the hydrogen as well. So in our case here, we are going to expand. So we insert numbers. So that is the trick. We insert numbers. So 1, 2, then you move to A, B, C. Meaning that I will start from 1, move to 2, then move to A, B, C. Bear in mind, you have to calculate the oxidation number for C. So that is sodium